Welcome, my name is Jacob. Today's class is focused for wrists and hands and those people dealing with arthritis. Now, this is not a medical replacement by any means, but it is good to move and strengthen the hands. Listen to your body. If something feels too intense or sharp, you back off. So let's start today with some simple rolls of the wrist, and take it nice and slow if you're having a bad pain day. And we're going to start in motion, and as we're doing this, we're also going to bring awareness to our breath. So long inhales, long exhales. Try to breathe through the nose if that's possible. And let's change directions with the wrists, doing circles in the next direction. It's kind of golden hour here right now, so the sun is setting. And now I'm making fists. It could be a light fist, doesn't have to be a hard clench. And just rocking the knuckles up and down. And listening to your range of motion, it might be bigger or smaller than mine. Or maybe a little slower in rhythm. And let's keep that breath deep. Very good. Taking the fist now and rocking the knuckles side to side, which is a little bit more of a uncommon movement, I would say. I'm going to do about 3 more of those. Good. Let's open the hands and one finger at a time, tap the fingers to the thumb. And keep repeating. I know there's a little bit of coordination going on here. It's hard not to look at the hands. You're welcome to. But maybe after some time, if you feel that, you could look somewhere else and try to feel it. Very good. We're going to do some 5-second holds, or approximately 5 seconds. Bring the hands up and hinge right at the big knuckles. So you got a bit of an L shape, and hold it here. Again, if there's any sharpness, you back off, listen to the body. And release. Let's do that again, engage. As I'm holding, I'm breathing. And release. Maybe it's the heat of the sun, but I'm definitely feeling some warmth in the body from this engagement. We've got 2 more. Let's engage again. Push the knuckles, the fingers flat. Try not to curl the fingertips. We're going to do that soon. And release. And engage. And release. Good. Now fingers up and stretch the fingers. Try to find almost like a back bend for the hand here. And then we'll curl just the fingers, like you're holding on to a rope. And then we'll make a fist. You can include the thumb. And then we'll turn the fist forward. Good, and you can open the thumb. And let's repeat that. So fingers up. Stretch the fingers back. Hold it for 3 more breaths. Keep stretching. And then I'm curling the fingers, and let's hold this for about 3 breaths, big breaths. And then making more of a fist, including the thumb. And then our last movement is turning the knuckles forward and releasing the thumb. Let's do that sequence 2 more times. So extend the hands, stretch the fingers, the back bend of the hand, that's what I was calling it earlier. And then curling the fingers. Maybe you're a rock climber. And then making fists include the thumb. And then turning the knuckles forward, thumbs out. One more, enjoy it. Extend the fingers up. Stretch the hands back. And then let's curl just the end fingers. If that's really hard, you know, you could hold on with one hand to get that action. It's kind of a hard coordination for some of us. And then making fists. And then we're turning the knuckles forward, release the thumb. And exhale, release. We'll give those shoulders a little roll since we've been holding the hands up for so long. And change directions of the shoulders. Let's try some fanning of the hands. So spread the fingers wide and then squeeze the fingers together. Spread the fingers wide and then squeeze the fingers. I find the squeezing the fingers a little bit harder, less intuitive. Inhale, stretch the fingers, but I'm curious if you want to leave a comment on what is more intuitive for you, the stretching the fingers like this or squeezing the fingers. What feels more natural, I guess, could be another way of saying it. Stretching the fingers. Ooh, I'm feeling a burn. And squeeze the fingers. Let's see if we can do one more. If this is beyond your capacity, you could take breaks in between these sets, stretch the fingers, and then squeezing the fingers together. And we'll give the hands just a little shake, release the hands. Let's extend the arm out straight. So from the side it would look like this. And then I'll reach with the other hand and pull the hand down. So I'm stretching the forearms. And if breath got tiny again, make it big. This might be intense enough, but if you want to make it more intense, release that same hand, make a fist now and tip the knuckles down and reach around and pull the hand back. And exhale, release. Let's change sides. So extend the arm out, drop the fingers down, straight hand, and grab the hand. This might be intense enough, or if you want to intensify it, you can release and make a knuckle, tip the knuckle down, and then grab the knuckles, pull the knuckles back. Ooh, I'm noticing this side is tighter. And let's release. This one is a little bit different, so palms facing towards me or towards the screen and thumbs together. And then I'm going to, without tilting the elbows up, let's see if we can bring the fingers together one at a time. And fan it back open, kind of like a peacock. And again, bring the finger together, pointer finger, one at a time, and open it back up. Let's do about 4 more of those. Bring the fingers together, squeeze the fingers one at a time, and open it back up. It's hard not to want to lift the elbows. So resist. Let's try squeezing the elbows in for the last 3. So bring the fingers together. That makes it a little bit more challenging. And open it up. And bring it together. And open it up. Last one, bring it together. And open it up. Nice. Let's make a fist squeeze, holding for 5. So lots of strengthening today. And release. And engage. It's good to keep mobility, but part of mobility is strength as well. And release. 3 more, squeeze, engage. And release. Do 1 more. Squeeze. And release. Let's do the opposite of that. Spread the fingers. Get that stretch again. And release. Stretch the fingers. Make some space between the fingers. And release. 2 more. Stretch those fingers. And release. Last one. Stretch those fingers. And release. Good. I'm going to take one hand behind my back. I'll show you the side view. So hands, palms facing out. And I'm just going to slide it as far as I can and draw my elbow back. You might need to come back off of your chair if you're leaning right against it. And breathe here. Maybe you're starting to realize how tight your shoulders are, perhaps as well. And exhale, release. And let's change sides. Other hand comes behind you, palm facing away. And slide that hand a little bit more towards the side. Draw the shoulder back. Lift the elbow back. So right now I'm feeling a bit of a stretch in my shoulder as well as my wrist. But notice again, if you want to share a comment on where you feel it, I'd be interested in to know. And exhale, release. We're going to finish with some simple breath work. We're going to inhale through our nose, big inhale. At that top of the inhale, inhale just a little extra. And then long exhale through our mouth. We'll repeat that. Inhale through the nose, fill your belly, or lungs. The top of the inhale, inhale just a little extra. And then longer exhale as possible. Two more like this. Big inhale, stretch your belly, stretch your lungs. A little extra in the inhale. Long swooshing exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Inhale extra. Long, long exhale. We'll bring our hands to prayer. I hope that this little sequence or class had some benefit for you today. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, there's that red subscription button. Some of my followers have also contributed finances, which helps very much. Thank you for that. Helps me want to motivate to put out more content. So if you do want to donate, there is both a PayPal and a Wise link in the description below. If you haven't checked out some of my other videos, there's also lots of chair yoga classes if that's more your speed. And there's also some floor classes, which are a little bit more sweaty, on our hands and lifting our legs up into the sky. So you can check out some of those as well. Have a wonderful day.